All right, y'all. I got Mr. AR, Aaron Ratcliffe, sitting up in here. We're on our way riding down to Orlando, headed down to an event they got going on down in the golf club down in Orlando. But in the meantime, we're gonna fill some of the space with a little interview. I've been trying to get AR to start this. You ain't lying, just so you know you ain't lying, man. Okay. I'm trying to get AR to start this on his own. Right. So this could be a jump start that he could do this on his own, throw a camera in there, and while he rides to his games, he can just talk about his what he expect to see when he get there. He talk about his players, and that's all you gotta do here. Just set up a camera.
That's exactly what I'm gonna do too.
Just record. Like I said, I got this thing right here. Okay. I'm gonna show you this right here. This whole cell phones. This whole cell phone. So what you need to get you a magnetic case. Magnetic case like for your cell phone. Like for my phone, I have a magnetic case.
Where I get one of those from?
Which is just the order. Look.
I'm talking about where I get one of those from.
Well, I'm giving it to you. I got one. This is yours. I had it for a while, but I don't use it no more. I have something different. Okay. But you don't gotta use mine, but you can just find something magnetic.
Oh, thank you.
And you can sit right there and you put your phone on there. And you have your phone and you record yourself while you drive into Orlando.
Okay, I got you. Okay, I see what you're saying.
All they can do. So that's what we're doing now. We're recording while we're in Orlando. That's all you gotta do. So what I did was I used my AI help, you know what I'm saying? Okay. I use AI, so you know, so don't even think about the camera. So we gonna do a little. I use AI to help me get some questions together to ask you. Okay. So we gonna do this right. This may be something that I don't think the brothers know this. Let's ask this question right here. Okay. When did you first become an Orlando Magic fan, and what sparked your passion for that team?
I think the only person that really knows is David.
Okay.
Because when we went to the game, I think we talked about it a little bit, but I think I really became an Orlando Magic fan in 2020. Okay. You know, this was even, you know, the pandemic had started and COVID and all that. I had got out of the hospital and I wanted to start doing things, getting out, and just living. Yeah. So one day I got out and said, you know, I'm gonna go to Orlando. I just jumped up like I normally do, like what I used to. I don't do it as much anymore, but then I drove to Orlando. When I was in Orlando, went to eat. I said, you know what, I'm going to a game. So I just went to a game, had a lot of fun, and then I went to another game. And so then I started going online to check the prices and stuff for different tickets for different games. And I guess it flagged one of the reps with the Orlando Magic. And they just sent me a welcome email, stuff like that. And
that's how I started.
Yeah.
They call them a little chain of letters. When you, you say, yes, I like it, then you get another letter saying that.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
And so then, you know, like I said, I was just like going to like game here, there, going there, game here, going there. And I wanted to do something with my dad, my brother, and all of them. So I rented a suite. Yeah. And you know how it is. Everybody want to go. Day of the game, nobody wanted to go. Wow. All person was going was me and my dad. So now I'm like, I got this big old expensive suite for 2 people. So I called my uncle, my other brother, you know, trying to get people to go. Nobody wanted to go. So it ended up being me and my dad and my uncle went to the game. Had a great time in the suite. I was like, I can live this life. So then, next thing you know, I'm getting more offers for suites. Really cheap, you know, like a suite that seats 12 people for like $700. One of my seats by myself usually cost like $700, depending on where I'm sitting. Yeah. So I was like, so I said, okay, I'm gonna book this suite. So this time I called my nephews. I told my one nephew, I said, hey, for your birthday, I'm gonna get all the men together, all the men in the family together, we're gonna go down to a game. So all the men went. nephews, my great nephews, my uncle, my cousin husband, all of us went. Had a great time, enjoyed the suite, and then by this time, the representative would start coming to the suite. So this lady came up there, and she's like, "Oh, you might become a season ticket holder. So you come to the game all the time, blah, blah, blah." And I'm saying to myself, you know what, I might as well go ahead and treat myself. And so I bought a seat, and I still right now wasn't really a big fan of the Magic. I was just starting to grow on it. So then I bought season tickets, 2 seats up in the club section for the next season. Next season came. This is the 21 season.
This is the year I went.
Yeah.
The Golden State game.
Yep, it was in the club section. And so went to the game, started going to the games, really started getting into it, started knowing the players, and then they started inviting us to all these events. As a season ticket holder, you get invited to all these events. So I'm going to all these events, start meeting different players and seeing what the Magic's all about, and find out they do so much in the community. And you know, I'm just like seeing them win and struggle, and it's a new team, new players. I'm just got all involved in it, and so then, you know, just start growing. And then come the next, and that was the, you know, end of that season. Went to a lot of games. Some games I didn't go to. Learn how it works, sell tickets back, transfer tickets. Getting to know the players, getting to know the announcers, people like Jeff, Dante, Quentin Richardson, different ones, all the announcers, Coach Brian Hill, you know, all meeting them all the time at these different events. So I just started enjoying it.
I guess that jumps into my next question. I guess it was like, how long have you been a season ticket holder, and what motivate you to become committed to it? So
I became a season ticket holder in 2021, and what really made me committed to it was starting to getting to know some of the players by just watching, not really knowing them, like talking to them and like thing, but just seeing them condition, seeing how they grow, getting to know what colleges they came from, their journey. And so that made me get more interested in the game.
Yeah.
Start really understanding more about what's going on in the game, not just on the court, but off the court.
Seeing more, I guess, going to the games, like you watch sports on TV all the time,
right?
And you see it from the camera angle,
right?
But actually being on the court, and like going to the football game, you know, you see what happens between commercials.
Yeah.
Going to a game, you see what commercials throw you off, but you're actually there. You see what they do in the commercials. You see the huddle.
Completely different.
You see the fan. You see the fan interactions.
Yeah.
And that's what makes going to the games. That's why I love football.
Exactly.
Games. And win or lose, that's why I like them. So yeah.
Right, and getting to see them, different ones. You know, when they're injured, when they're not, how they're playing, the rookies, and you know, just interacting with different ones. So it just made me just get more and more involved in it. And then because I've never had a favorite player. Gotcha. You know, I've had some players that I like, but not a favorite player. And then like everybody used to always ask me, why was Chuma my favorite player, still is my favorite player. They were like, why? You know, because he wasn't an all-star, not the best player, didn't get the most minutes. But for me, I guess I connected with him because as I was going through with my kidney failure and, you know, fighting that battle, watching other players also fight their battle.
Yeah.
You know, because here's a guy, you know, he got injured in college, came up almost pretty much like just like me, a single mom with a brother and sister, you know, struggled, you know, not a rich family. He got injured, but he kept fighting back. You know, he was sitting on the sideline, but he kept coming, kept fighting. Before every game, he was conditioning, going to the G League, conditioning, fighting back, fighting, staying motivated. And that just stood out to me more than somebody that put up 30 points. I was like, man, he come in here, he be looking sad sometimes, but homeboy's still fighting. He's still on the bike, conditioned, hoping to get in. He'll go down to the G League, play with them, come back up here, condition, get a few minutes in, still fighting. Every time you go to his Instagram, he in the gym. I was like, this dude fighting. He's fighting for this thing. And it helped me fight my journey. Yeah. You know, so that's why he became my favorite player, man. Like, because he didn't quit. You know, he didn't quit, just sit on the sideline, you know, I'm just collecting the check.
So you're asked this question already, who's your all-time favorite Magic player? I guess, I mean, is he your all-time favorite player, or he just one of your favorite players?
As of right now, I would say he really is one of my all-time favorite players because I really invested in getting to know him.
Gotcha.
And his game, his journey with the Magic, his journey with the NBA. And I never did that with any other player. You know, I love Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, Allen Houston, Latrell Sprewell. Those are the ones I used to watch.
Gotcha.
But as far as buying jerseys and really
focus on the player itself.
Right, really focus on the player, it's been Chuma.
That's good. I still remember the Instagram and your brother and the family.
Yeah.
And so I
got to know his brother.
That's pretty
talked to his mom before.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Even it was some of the friends that he is friends with. They went to school together. They would hit me up on Instagram saying, hey, we appreciate you supporting our dude. Hey, we appreciate you always being there supporting Chuma, stuff like that. So that even made me more like, you know, this guy must be a really good guy. Even his people, you know, reaching out to me. So
I guess so. That may jump into this question right here. What is your most cherished memory from an Orlando Magic game? Do you have one? I know for us, watching you, I know we love the fact of seeing you on TV, on the commercials. I mean, when they see a player fly by and see you standing, especially when your rep put you on the sideline, right by the sideline, and you can see you stand up and cheering for your players, and we can see you on TV doing it.
Yeah,
that's charitable to us.
Yeah, I've had all those great moments. Like you know, like I said, like just like you said, me interview that they show me on TV, and so they had me like there. But my favorite moment will always be my favorite moment is when I had started traveling, going to a lot of away games. And in doing that, you know, the coaches and the team, they get to notice me. They see me and sometimes they'll wave or look or nod and be like, oh, that's that dude that's from Jacksonville. Yeah. And for the other game, he came to the other game. And so, but when I went to Charlotte, North Carolina for the Charlotte game, first the security guard named Monty, he came up and he's like, man, we be seeing you at every game. And I told myself, the next time I see you at a game, I'm coming to introduce myself, and find out who you are. So he came up to me, introduced himself to me. He's like, I'm the security man, anything you need, we watching you, we make sure you're okay. And it was just real nice. Then right after he left, one of the coaches came up. And, hey, I'm Coach so-and-so, and I just wanted to say, we be seeing you at the game, we appreciate you, our fan, and you know, just real motivated. That same game, I was cheering, you know, Magic was doing their thing, I was sitting right behind the players, and I forgot what it was, but I was cheering, and the team was cheering, and Mo Wagner got up off he was on the front row, got up on the front row, came around, came to the stand, high-fived me, he's like, you all the support we need, we all the support we need.
It was in Charlotte.
And it was in Charlotte. And he left, and then, but even before that, just to backtrack a little bit, like I said, I always wore number 3, Chuma's number. And so, like I said, he always, before the game, came out and warmed up at the game, whether it be out of town and or on the road. And so the same security guard, Marty, he was like, I saw him pointing at Chuma, say, hey, there's your fan, there's your fan. And so after Chuma finished warming up, he came off the court, got some water, came over to the stand, hit me, high-fived me up, went back into the locker room. So that game was kind of sweet. That's when I really first made a true connection with the team and with the coaches, security, the players, stuff like that. And ever since then, I always speak to them. They always high-five, wave, smile, say hey, something. You know, something to acknowledge me, and I do something to acknowledge them all the time.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's good. That's so
Charlotte.
All right, we're gonna backtrack a little bit.
Okay.
I know today's not a game day, but let's see if you could walk us through this.
Okay.
So, can you describe your game day routine? Or do you have one?
I don't have too much of a game day routine, but I guess I do the same thing every time because I live in Jacksonville and I have to drive 2 hours to Orlando. So I try to plan my time. I think about traffic, but normally the day of the game, I'll decide what I'm going to wear. Usually something like about 1:30, close to 2 o'clock, I'll start getting ready. Get my jersey. I usually have like a jersey or a shirt that says Orlando Magic. Even if I'm wearing something that's not a jersey, whatever, I'll still have some type of Orlando Magic merchandise with me.
So you have it on all day while you just basically.
Yeah. And so then,
I got you.
yeah, so that way I always have a shirt or something. Or if I forget, and you know, sometimes I'll even stop at the gift shop when I get to the Magic or something like that. It just depends. But normally my normal routine is usually about 1 or 2 o'clock, 2:30. I leave out the house, gas up the car, get on the road, find me some good music. A lot of time I'll play one of Chuma's songs because Chuma's a rapper also.
I guess that goes into, here's a question right here would be, I guess is that part of like a superstition or a tradition?
I think it's probably more like a tradition.
Okay.
More like a tradition because the real tradition is normally when I get to the arena because the VIP door opens up at 5:30. I usually go through the same VIP door at 5:30. Go to the lounge and usually eat about like 6:05, and then walk into the arena. The arena's right outside the lounge, and then the players are always still warming up. Like I say, when Chuma's here, he's always there. Franz, P5, maybe out there. Gary Harris, they're always out there warming up. Wendell, Jalen, they're always out there warming up before the game. It's like an hour and a half before the game. So it gives me an opportunity to go see them. And then I know a lot of the ushers and security, I get a chance to go around, talk to them, high five them, say hello to them. Use sometimes the announcers will be walking around, Dante or Kendra, I'll speak to them. Then I usually get at my seat and I'll be ready.
That's a good routine. So I guess, do you have a superstitious? Do you have somewhere you where like, I don't comb my hair for a month, or I wear the same T-shirt to every game?
No, not really. No, actually no. It's always just pretty much just the same thing, but not a superstition.
So, what's the craziest thing that you have ever done to show support to the Magics?
The craziest thing?
If you have one.
Well, I guess if we want to call it crazy, I have a big, huge poster face of Chuma that I took to the game. He actually signed it too.
Oh, nice.
He signed the poster.
Nice.
And so I was at the game, had it, holding it up, cheering. The whole team saw it. And he liked it. They liked it. But then one of the ushers, came down the aisle and said, "Hey, you can't bring that back because it's too big. You got to put it down. It's too big." And so I didn't want to ruffle any feathers.
Yeah. But I seen those big hands at a lot of games. I guess on the certain areas.
Use the hype team to have them. But you can have them. They just can't be too big. But the Orlando Magic hype team, they usually be having them. And to be honest, and I'm not saying that, but I was the very first person, even for the hype team, to see the big face, the big head.
Yeah.
And then after I did it, then I started seeing them. Again, I don't know if they've had them before, but for the first 2 years, I never seen them. I see them in other arenas, but never Orlando Magic until I had mine. They told me, "Oh, you can't bring it."
Yeah, I was wondering about it because I remember when they first started coming out. I started seeing while I'm watching TV.
Yeah.
Watching games on TV, I started seeing them come out.
Yeah.
So I would think there was something they handed out to the fans that just coming to the stadium. So
and well,
for them not to be allowed, that would do me off a little bit. Like,
well, it sort of made me upset because everybody was loving it, clapping, and then my rep, she go, oh, you got to get Chubin to sign this. And so she's like, I'm going to take it down there, but take it in the locker room. She took it from me and went down there and he signed it.
Yeah.
He came back in, he waved. I held it up a couple more times, and after that, that's when the usher's like, you can't put it up there, it's too big. It's, you know, and it probably was blocking somebody's view behind me, so I understood.
Gotcha.
But that's the craziest, you know. Well, yeah, I would say that's the craziest. I've had other fun moments where they chose me to come down the court side to the court to do the tic-tac-toe game.
Oh, I remember you did. You was on the court one time for something, weren't you?
That's what it was, the tic-tac-toe.
Yeah, you told me.
It's like you run, throw a basket in, and you run back, you put your X and your O down.
Yeah.
Run back, make sure you try to win.
Matter of fact, we saw that somebody sent the picture to us because it was on TV.
Yeah,
I remember that.
So,
you know, it's funny. I guess when we ask questions like that, when I'm asking questions like that, my mind thinking what crazy thing you do.
Yeah.
When we're in our teens, in our 20s, our early 30s, that question would make more sense to somebody. So we're crazy. Oh, because you're young, crazy. But you know, being over 50.
Yeah,
and to be a super fan that's willing to go out there, sit on the sideline and yell and scream like you,
I love
a 20-year-old young cat jumping around. To me, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, think about it. I mean, you can watch on TV all day. You see fans. You see where the camera was show fans in the stands. Mm-hmm. Ain't never 50-year-old guys. It's kids
with a gray beard.
It's family with mom and daddy and kids because they want to show that. They'll show crazy guy with no shirts on, with paint on. But you don't see a well-dressed Orlando super fan, 50-plus-year-old gray beard out there up and down, yelling, screaming louder than most fans. You don't see that.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
And I get that too. And it's the same way when I go to other arenas and I'm usually like the loud one out there. For me, it's therapeutic. It's like therapy because you get to yell and scream, get a lot of things out, but at the same time, you get to enjoy yourself, let loose, let go. Because what's the point of going to a sporting event if you're not going to cheer and boo and have fun?
I'm learning that like as my golden year. I won't say golden year, but as my age and years, I'm learning smarter and learning how to enjoy things.
Enjoy it,
you know, and don't let what you were trying to enjoy determines your enjoyment. Because you don't want to go to I'm a Jag fan all day long, but hey, we suck this year. We only got 2 wins so far, and every game we losing, we're not getting blown out. Mm-hmm. We're like, defense is doing their part, offense isn't. But that's what we are. But hey, I'm gonna be there every game. I'll be there yelling, screaming, win or lose.
You don't want to go to those games and just sit there and just watch. You want to be interactive.
Correct.
You want to jump and clap and boo and hoop and holler and get your money's worth. And just have fun.
Have fun. It's entertainment. If I'm gonna pay to go someplace to be entertained, I'm going to be entertained.
Right. It's like I tell, like, sometimes you go to a comedy club and some people are laughing. Why would you even come?
Are you there to boo? Are you there to not
there to have fun?
And if you get to the point where you're not enjoying yourself, you should walk out. Truth be told, because you're there to have fun. If a comedy there not making you laugh, go someplace else. I mean, why sit there and go through all that pressure? That's why at the end of the day you be mad with everybody and want to tell the world how mad you are. Too late now. It's over.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So I feel you, man. Enjoy it. I mean, I don't care how many 80 years old, up and down, loans of cane and orthopedic shoes can hold us up. We're gonna be yelling and screaming, brother. That's what I got on that one.
We're just having fun. Just having fun.
So I guess before we let's see. Here go one right here. This might be for this year. I'm not sure how your boys gonna do this year. So how do you stay positive during a rebuilding season? I mean, that's a question I know I can answer that. Oh, that's for my James is one thing, but for Orlando, I know you. It's been 21 since you've been a true fan. We going on 25, going to 24, 25 years. So I think last year y'all did good. Got all to the playoff. Had the playoff game. Year before, I know we didn't make it, but so last year I thought was more not a rebuilding season. Was one of those seasons where y'all had it together and could have did good. This year, since we lost a few players, now we got some people on injury. What do you think? Rebuild or just going to be a regular season?
I think it's going to be a really nice season because And just like you said, what keeps me motivated is the players, because they don't quit. They're a really tight group. They got each other's backs, and they got a mantra where they say next man up. So even if somebody gets injured, not having a good game, in a slump or whatever, or just trying to recover, next man up. Yeah. And they don't quit. They give 100% on every play, every game. Even if they're losing bad, they're still playing. And I'll be like, these boys got something.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, and that's just a winning combination. You continue to do that, you're going to win. And so that's what keeps me motivated, because they keep fighting. They keep fighting.
It's good,
and they believe in themselves, and they make me believe.
And what's so great about, to my opinion, watching basketball players, especially as a season ticket holder, and being able to go behind the scenes a lot and watch them, it's such a small core group.
It is.
Compared to like football. Football got 50-something players. You ain't gonna know all the players. Some players you ain't gonna see their face, you ain't gonna know their name. They in helmets all the time, you ain't gonna never see them.
Right.
Basketball, you can at least see their face every day. You know their names, and such a small core. You can learn every name of a basketball team.
Absolutely.
Compared to an NFL team. So it's always good. Then when you get down to knowing them, you learn.
Exactly.
So that's so good.
And that's one thing I do like about the Magic too, is like being a season ticket holder, because like I said, you do get that interaction and you do get to know them. And plus, where I sit at, it's so close. So you see them walking by you, you know, you can hear them talking, going to different events. I follow all of them on Instagram, and so that keeps me closer to them too. But man, it's just seeing the hunger for a win, for the game, to be successful in the league, that keeps me motivated.
And I believe since Orlando's not one of those high market places, the players that go there, they know they got to work hard and grind hard, so they're going to do it.
Right.
It's like watching a college team play hard based upon an NFL team that's like, we already got our millions.
Right.
So that's how I look at it.
Exactly. They're all playing to get those second-year contracts, those third-year contracts, you know, really second-year contracts. And some of them, you know, looking at, you know, get out that G League, you know, and some of them working on two-way contracts, and you know, they giving their heart, man. Yeah. You know, and I'm pretty sure everybody in the league is doing it, but I get to see them up close and personal.
Yes, that's good. That's what's up. Well, I guess you already answered some of this question already, so the season's still young. What's your opinion on your current young core?
Oh man, let me tell you. So I was really holding back reserve on some of the new players. Like, for example, Christian De Silva. Man, I was like, let's see what this rookie gonna do.
That's that big boy.
He's been killing it, yeah. 6'9". He's been killing it, you know, since Paolo's been out. He got a real aggressive game, real high basketball IQ, shoot the ball well, handle the ball well, just laser focused, intense player, and then couple that with Anthony Black and Chet Howard coming into their sophomore year. Them guys are like, oh my goodness, Anthony Black is getting more minutes, and he's just a beast everywhere. Chet Howard still proving himself, but man, when he let that ball go, it's going in. Net, three. The confidence is there with these rookie players. Man, they want it bad. I mean, they holding their own, and they just determined. And you just see how the team really clicks, and then you can tell they're real friends, real brotherhood. And like tonight, you'll probably see it tonight. And I think that's what makes me excited about this new season, the rookies. Okay. These guys, they want it. They're hungry for it. They want it.
I've always tried to become a Orlando Magic fan. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I like Orlando because we are Floridians, so I definitely like it. It's just I got sour taste in my mouth for way back in the day, and I never came back. But I ain't gonna lie. I've definitely been my passion and love for them has been growing watching you.
And it's hard to. And another thing is, it's harder for people because it's not in their city.
Correct.
Even though it's still in Florida. Now, if they was in Jacksonville, it'd probably be a whole different vibe.
Yes.
Because it's so far away. And I think more people want to go to the game, but it's, you know, not people, everybody got 2 hours to spend during the week. Weekend's different.
Gotcha.
You know, and still, you know. But for me, it's such an adventure to get on the road, to drive down there. Use it when I'm driving. I use it to meditate.
I'm gonna throw this is on my sheet here, but I'm gonna throw a quick question for you.
Okay.
A personal question. So answer me, if you was not retired, will you still be enjoying the Magic Canes?
Well, remember I started when I wasn't retired.
Correct.
And it was harder to come to the week game because I worked from home. My normal work day didn't really end till 5. But I like to go on the road no later than 3.
Yeah.
So some of those times I had to go to the game, I would have my laptop sitting on the seat while I'm working and driving down the road.
Okay.
But now it's easier because, you know, I don't have no schedule. Yeah. But it was a little bit harder then because still had to work, you know.
That's cool. I guess that answers the question right here. I guess since you've been a season ticket holder, you started in 21 while you was working before you retired. Did you ever consider giving up on your tickets? Or did retirement basically amplify the fact that, you know what, I'm gonna retire, now I can definitely truly enjoy it?
That's a really excellent question because right now, this season, I'm contemplating if I'm gonna renew for next season.
Gotcha.
Only because I'm thinking I may wanna take that money and do something or travel, see the world, or use it and buy an RV and, you know, travel for like a year or two in an RV. So I'm trying to decide by the end of this season, and I have to do it. I have up until April to decide if I'm going to renew or not.
Gotcha.
I may just decide, hey, you know what, I'm gonna take a year off and maybe do some traveling, or, you know, do something different. I don't know. Or I may decide, hey, no, I'm gonna keep my seat.
Is there a way to, like, maybe instead of doing the whole season, still keep your seat but do a package?
I don't know, but there are packages for like 10 games, 20 games, but those I don't think, but those are not guaranteed seats.
Gotcha.
When you're a season ticket holder, you're guaranteed that seat. It never changes.
Gotcha.
But for a 20 game, 10 game, you know, what about the other 30, 40 games?
Yeah, you can do what a lot of other people doing out there, where they do a whole season ticket holder and just put their whole season on
online selling. Yeah, and just to keep the seat.
Some people do that, and they don't even go to games.
That's true.
And it's their investment. They invest in season tickets for a season,
and they just sell them
all, and they use that as their money. And some seats they may get less, some seats they may get triple.
Yeah,
that's how they make their money throughout the season. So,
and just to keep the seat.
And that may be an idea if the income is not an issue, then maybe that's a way to, like, maybe keep the seats for the season, and then just basically take a year off of going.
Right.
But still have that investment still part of your investment portfolio, where you can still make money off the games that you not going to.
Because between October and April, it's pretty much, you know, there's a game or two, or maybe even 3 every single week.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, that's almost like obligated, you know.
Gotcha.
October through April, I'm locked into something.
Yeah.
You know, unless there's something else I want to do during that time, I'll have to let that go. So it just depends on what I want to do.
I know it's hard for y'all.
Yeah.
Football fans. It's so
and that's a lot.
Games.
Right. And then too, I push a lot of things aside and back table a lot of things because I'm going so much.
Right.
Because besides, jump on the road 2 hours and 2 hours back, that's 4 hours.
Yep.
Now that you got another 2.5 hours down there in the game. So pretty much with me, about between 2 and 12, that's basketball, maybe like 5 days a week.
Yeah.
because like one day a game may not be a game, or I decide to go to a away game. Those games are stuck in there every now and then, like coming up in 2 weeks.
I mean, it's
Brooklyn.
It's a dedication.
It is.
I mean, like my brother say when they got these tickets for the Jazz game, the things are very, very expensive.
Yeah.
It's an investment.
Yeah, it is.
Especially when you got kids, and like he got 4 tickets, so like you got adult tickets and kids tickets. You got like basically say, I got 8 games, 8 tickets. We're gonna have to invest in these 8 games because when you get there, like taking a trip. It costs to enjoy these games, food wise, stuff like that. So
yeah, and see that's another good thing about being about on the level that you buy, like with the Ultimate. It's called VIP and Ultimate. You got access to the parking, you got access to the lounge. That makes a big difference having access to that lounge, because you never have to worry what you're gonna eat or drink.
Correct.
So most time I might not even have lunch. I'll even I get there, eat during the game, and then grab something to take on the road.
Yes,
So, but it's fun, man.
That's good.
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I mean, I enjoy being a Jag fan. I enjoy going to games. Like I don't know how I would do with basketball game, because much as being a fan, a sport fan, lover, I would want to go to every game I probably can. Boy,
Well, it's the same thing.
Man, a lot of games.
When they begin to redo the stadium in Jacksonville, driving to Gainesville.
I don't know if I'm gonna do it.
If they have the games there,
I know. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. That's what I'm saying.
It's a lot.
It's a lot, because like I said, my football experience,
especially the
it's not
weekend.
just the game itself.
It's
See, for basketball, you guys will do a lot of tailgating. Basketball, football, we tailgate. So tailgates normally start always 3 hours before a game. So if I gotta drive
2 hours.
Gainesville, 2 hours, then do a 3-hour tailgate, and then drive the 2 hours back, that now becomes like talking about an investment. That's a trip.
It's a whole day. That's literally your whole day.
Trip. You know what I'm saying? You've been better off getting a hotel Saturday night in Gainesville, then wake up early in the morning, go tailgate, and then check out the hotel early in the morning, tailgate, and go. That's how you should do it. You should drive down there Saturday night, overnight stay. You could be a 6 to a room. Y'all lay on the floor.
Yeah.
Get up in the morning, go tailgate early in the morning. That's how you have to do it. But you can't do that all 8 games.
That's a lot. That's, you know what I'm saying? And see, and that's the thing. That's only 8 games. We get 40 games.
That's why I said. That's why I said I don't know how you guys can do it, because being a fan, it's like, whew.
And I do a minimum.
To be a season ticket fan, one thing to be a fan to get like a handful of tickets, go to a few home games like that. But
I usually do at least 30 games, and then I try to do and then the away games. I don't. Every year I've done no less than 5 away games.
Yeah.
Every year.
Yeah. See, that was
so.
Yeah, you have to be a fan. You just can't be just somebody who's like to go to basketball.
Yeah.
You have to be a fan.
Yeah.
To be a season ticket holder.
And the thing about it is, I would be even a greater fan, I felt, if I lived in Orlando. It'd be so much even easier,
Yeah. Thinking about it?
I am thinking about it. I've been thinking about it for years, about getting a second home up there.
I say call it your season home,
condo.
your season ticket home. Go down there for 3 months and then rent it out.
Airbnb or something.
Find you one of the places that you can do an Airbnb out of.
Yeah. So that's definitely been something I've been thinking about.
Okay. Let me ask this. So being a Magic fan, how has it affected you? How has it changed your personal life?
Wow. Honestly, being a Magic fan, it sort of helped me be more involved and get more out there as far as social media, because I follow the team and follow what's going on in sports, and so I'm more active on social media, seeing what's going on, more active on just getting up, going out, going places, doing things, more motivated, want to go and do things, because as a retiree, you want to sit and chill, but that gives you a whole nother avenue to do a bunch of activities, and just explore, different things about the NBA, different players, the community itself.
So
It just made me more active.
So it got you. I mean, you was already, you know, work at home guy.
I stay at work from home for the last since 2016.
Ooh.
Yeah, since 2016, I work from home.
There's definitely a way to break yourself out of that and get out of the normal routine of just being home and actually having a place to go and not just. It's definitely not local. It's basically out of town every day. Every time you go, it's out of town. So that's good. That's good. And you're right, because social media is scary to a lot of people, and it's not a fun place to be because it's social media. I mean, but to be able to go on social media and actually do something positive and fun, something you enjoy, you can't ask for nothing better.
You can't, right?
That's good. That's definitely good.
And also too, it just I think one thing I really learned just by following some of the players and going to some of the events and just watching, it shows just what normal everyday people they are. You know, they are celebrities and elite athletes, but at the same time, just regular people.
Okay.
Yeah, just regular people.
Now, super fan, what is something that you would like to see changed as a fan experience at the Amway station? It's still called Amway, right?
No,
yeah. It's changed the name.
Kia Center.
They changed to Kia now. So what do you think? What do you think? What change you'd like to see in that fan experience?
I think what I would love if other fans can experience I wish everybody can experience, I know it's not true and not possible, but I wish everyone could experience the game, the fans, the way the people do in the lower sections.
Gotcha.
The lounges, getting up close to the players, because I sit there every game and you see kids, they want to come down, take pictures. They want, and they can't. They want to interact with the players, and we see them all the time walking back and forth. The lounges right outside, the locker room. You know, we get to go to these certain events, and of course we're paying for it.
Do your tickets correct?
Right. But as a super fan, I know how good it feels. I wish that all the fans could experience it.
You know, it's something someone brought up to us for when we did our father and son. We try to implement on our next father and son trip. But it's going to be a father and son plus one, where let's say your kid, your son has a friend that maybe has a single mom, or don't have a dad in their life, or have a dad and mom in life, but they just can't get out and about, but they want to go camping too.
Right.
So we're gonna do like an investment where we basically we sponsor one child to come on the family trip. So I'm wondering, as a fan experience, would it be like a thing where a season ticket holder who lives in the upper echelons or the lower floors to say, you know what, let's have a fan experience where you can have the game where you have a season ticket holder plus one. And they bring down somebody who's always been dying to get to the court side and actually enjoy a game.
I mean,
we'll have no seats for everybody, but I guess that'd do like more like a rotation type deal where like a special section, you know, a special section where they had season ticket holders could bring down some fans.
Or they could donate their seats.
There you go. There you go.
They could donate their seats to experience, you know, because again, you're asking someone to donate, donate experience, you know, I mean, they honor, you know, I don't know if they get something back for just a donation, but yeah, you know, but it's a great. I know the reps, they do bring other people to the areas, and especially if they trying to get somebody to become a season ticket holder, because even with me, I've got, as you know, front row seats before. Of course, I had seats before, and when I was buying the suites, they were giving me these deals, which made me want to buy more suites.
Yeah.
And that drove me into like
buy more seats, become a season ticket holder, and
become a season ticket holder,
and move it down, and get the
And then as I got into the game, because like I said, I sat in club, and I was sitting right over 107. I was like, man, I want to sit right there.
and I'm quite sure that they do
behind the team, and it came to pass.
And I'm quite sure that that they do it already. They do offer people who are season ticket holders already. Offer the ability to upgrade. So I'm quite sure they do it. I guess
they do.
I guess the question here would be more like during the game, fan interaction type of experiments. Like what more will you see? I mean, I know you see the mascot all the time.
Oh,
you see interaction like that. What more would you like to see as far as your fan experience, like coming to the game? I know right now, even right now, even at your level as a season ticket holder for many years and the level you sit in, what more would you like to see? I mean, I'm gonna spitball here. Let's say, I like to say, if certain games we could actually go on the court and do a shoot around with the players. You see what I'm saying? Something like that. You know, what
and
more experience?
They actually have that, but you have to buy the experience.
Gotcha.
And that's only for low. That's only for lower members.
Gotcha.
You got to be a season ticket holder where you can buy those extra experiences.
Okay.
They don't just offer it to the general public. So as season ticket holder, you can buy experience where you go shoot around at the beginning of the team. You can buy experience where you stand in the line, they come down, hit your hand. You can buy experience where you can sit in the conference before and after the game. I mean, after the game.
Oh, when they do the interview?
They do the interview. You can buy those experiences.
Okay.
Those different games that they do, the tic-tac-toe, the hippo game, the free throw game, you can buy those experiences. Okay. As lower season ticket holders.
Okay.
But I would love to see them. I would love to see the players. I know it's a lot to ask because I would love for the players to have more time with the fans, maybe after the game or before the game, if they could. But it's a lot to ask.
Yeah.
Because watching the players when they warm up, they're focused.
Oh yeah.
They're trying to get their mind and head into the game.
Yeah.
And some of that stuff is distracting because the ultimate thing is they want to win. They want to win. So they got to play the game they want to win. So they ultimately want to, focus on the game.
Correct.
But some players after the game, right outside the locker room, they come and meet the fans.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll stay, a lot of times I don't, because I have to come back to Jacksonville. And it's probably like an hour after the game, then they'll come back out right there at the lounge, right in front of the locker room. They'll sign autograph, talk to the fans.
Okay.
After every game, but I don't really want to sit around for an hour, but I know I got to ride 2 hours back to Jacksonville.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, so.
And like you said, it's a lot of games, so I'm quite sure they have to spread that out a little bit, where not all the players do it every day, and they spread out so everybody get an opportunity, because you'll burn out. Maybe some games out there signing autographs. So yeah, that makes sense.
And then you try to keep your mind right to play the game.
Yeah.
And stretch, condition, go for plays.
Now we're gonna do 2 more questions, and then we get in the heart of Orlando now.
Yeah, about to get on 4 now.
Yeah. So here we go, one right here. What advice will you give to a new Orlando Magic fan?
I would say don't hold back on enjoying the game. Shout, cheer, root on the players. Just let your hair down and have fun. Let your hair down and just have fun.
That makes sense, man. Like I said, a lot of people gonna A lot of people don't see teens. They be yelling, screaming. I hate the fact. I mean, even this go for everybody. For me, new fan, football fan, basketball fan, new fan, whatever. Don't let the crowd or people around you stump you from being a fan.
Oh, absolutely.
Because they got people now. I know you told a story before about how certain teams, especially when you went out of town, certain teams were trying to make you be quiet.
Yeah, make you be quiet.
So I'm like, no, you're a fan. You can't.
You're here to have fun.
Exactly. Yeah, understand. It's entertainment. It's your right to yell and have fun.
Yeah,
enjoy yourself.
Enjoy the co-experience.
Don't let
laugh, have fun.
Don't let the professionalism of sports get to the point where everybody all serious. They sitting there like Minicore, tap tap, tap tap. Everybody all serious. Nah. Let's. You
don't have to get locked into a whole routine.
Correct.
You just have fun. You want to cheer. You want to laugh. Dance to the music.
If you catch the Holy Ghost and start doing some Holy Ghost dance, you do your dance.
You do your thing and have fun. And that's the thing, man. And that's what I learned. Just learn being myself. And I think that's why a lot of different people, they tell me they like watching me, or you be having fun in the game, and blah blah blah.
And a lot of people feed off that. Unfortunately, a lot of people who are sheltered and shy, they wait for that first fan.
They wait, and they want to get out and do it. Especially the kids.
Oh yeah.
The kids want to, because a lot of times their parents be like, "Sit down, be quiet, don't get too wild."
Yeah.
This is what they're supposed to get loud and wild.
Yeah, you gonna if they can yell anywhere.
Yeah. And then especially if they're next to a fan that's yelling and screaming, going crazy, those kids get into it, and they want to do it too.
Yeah.
And they have fun.
That's how you put it. I'm 100% on that one. 100. All right, we're gonna be the last one. Now you've been a Magic fan. I know you've been a Magic fan since 21 at least. You know, for the most part. You see the ticket holder. So I know you've grown and love him more. This question is based upon some of the history of Magic. So if you had a chance to have dinner with 3 figures from Magic history, who would they be and why?
Okay. Well, definitely Shaquille O'Neal.
Okay.
Shaquille O'Neal. Nick Anderson.
I met Nick Anderson personally. Good guy.
And Chuma.
Okay.
Of course, Shaquille O'Neal. Nick. The reason for Nick was one of the original Orlando Magic
OG
members.
Gotta talk to him.
When he was the very first player to run out the tunnel on the Magic court. He's still with the Magic organization to this day. He talks to the fans, walks around, he commentates, and so there's a lot of history. He knows everybody that's come through the Magic. So, and then Shaquille O'Neal has done so much for Orlando and for basketball. One of my favorite players of all time. And then, of course, Chuma.
The fan that made
who is my favorite. Yeah, the one that really made me fall in love with the Magic.
Yeah, okay.
And I think that'll be fun because you have some old, you have some new, some younger, some from when the game started, some from when the Magic was at the top of their game with Shaquille.
Yeah.
Those young rookies that came in like Chuma, his experience with the Magic.
Okay.
I think it'll just be an overall experience talking to different people from different genres.
Yeah, that's what's up. No coaches?
Honestly, the only coach I've really known is Coach Mosley.
Yeah.
It's Coach Mosley. And I really like the way he coached.
Gotcha.
Now, there's other coaches in the NBA that I like, but Coach Mosley, I think I really gravitated to him because, again, he became the coach the same year I became a Magic fan. And I like the way his style is, and he really coaches this young team really well. He identifies with them. He's come up through the ranks, man.
So let me ask this for the last question. might me personally. If you had the opportunity to sit down with what's his name, Adam Shanley, with president of basketball, what's his name? Adam.
I don't. Yeah.
The president of basketball.
Yeah.
Would it be a good conversation about the organization of
Absolutely.
the NBA, or would it be
absolutely
a bad?
It absolutely would be a good conversation. Adam Silver.
Yeah.
And I love the way that the NBA changes lives, because again, with Orlando Magic, I get to see a whole different side of it. They do so much in the community.
Yeah.
Help a lot of families. Orlando Magic has a lot of programs. They help out the community. And that's the part I like also. Because of course, there's so much money in the NBA, and a lot of these, well, not a lot of them, all of the teams are giving back to the community. So I would, that'd probably be the bulk of the conversation with the commissioner of basketball.
That's good.
About giving back to the community.
Like some people, people still, they're up and down about basketball. It's soft, it's changed, all kinds of stuff. I truly believe it has nothing but grown since it started, since I've been watching. So
when it came to the game itself, I just let them play their game.
Yeah, you got to. Everything going.
I just enjoy it. I don't really want to let my mind get so analytical about it that I don't enjoy it.
Yeah.
That now I'm complaining about every call that the ref do. Some of the booing is fun.
Yeah.
The ref made a bad call or a good call. Part of the experience. I don't want to be that one that has, I know everything about the NBA. I know every call, every this. I want to enjoy it.
I don't think a ref will ever call a play, a foul or anything in any game that everyone truly loves.
Probably won't.
Every call somebody don't like.
Oh, absolutely.